A my lecimy dalej. Tak, żeby w takim miejscu znaleźć jakąś SI. Jesteśmy w Emporium i tutaj możemy zahaczyć o kolejnego Hanara. Tak, z jednym już rozmawialiśmy. Teraz ten może nam coś więcej opowie.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Okej, kim ty jesteś?
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Tak, jesteś handlarzem, ale możemy cię troszkę wypytać więcej. Tak, twoja mowa. Wyjaśnij, czemu mówisz w taki dziwny sposób.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Tak, mieliśmy wpis o Hanarach, to czytaliśmy o tym, ale mamy informacje jeszcze z pierwszej ręki. Co sprzedajesz?
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
A zaraz się przekonamy, czy faktycznie.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Oczywiście, tak, ulepszenia to nie, pancerze nie należące do ludzi to tym bardziej nie. Chociaż w sumie możemy coś tam poszperać, ale weźmy te standardowe przedmioty. Jakieś unikaty może będą. Ciężki pancerz dla człowieka. Nie, my lekki nosimy. O, ale masz dużo licencji. Licencja Fundacji Sirta, licencja Devlon Industries i licencja Rady Series. Dobra. Szkoda, że nic więcej. Dobrze, przeniosłem się do ambasad, bo tutaj będziemy rozmawiać z kolejnymi osobami, między innymi z naszymi znajomymi.
I saw your Ferris report. If we had known anything about the Thorian, Exogeny would never have been given the permits to start a colony there. Thank God the colony survived. We can't afford to have too many failures out in the Traverse. It's one of our major expansion regions.
My? Ciebie tam nie było. O, musimy to powiedzieć koniecznie.
I'm the one who destroyed the Thorian. I don't remember seeing you around.
We can't all be the hero who charges in to save the day, Commander. But we each serve humanity in our own way. You can't escape interstellar politics. It's part of the big picture, and sometimes it isn't pretty.
Tak, idź sobie.
Just ignore him, Shepard. The ambassador's a little bitter sometimes. Comes with the job.
No, z ambasadorem zawsze można się podroczyć, a kapitan chyba nic nowego nie powie.
Yes, Commander?
O nie, mamy Wirmir, możemy go spytać o Wirmir, proszę bardzo.
Do you know anything about Vermeer?
Sorry, Shepard. I've never even heard of it before all this. You'll have to go out there and check it out for yourself.
O, no ciekawe.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Tak. A tutaj obok, kiedyś zahaczaliśmy, ale nie rozmawialiśmy z ambasadorem Volusów i elkorian. Czas na nich.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Tak, ambasador elkorian jest bardzo miły. Opowiedz coś o sobie, o waszej rasie w sumie.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Dobrze, no to opowiedz o historii waszej.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council's space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Jedną z najbardziej aktywnych. Raz, no dobra. Czyli Asari wam pomogły. Spoko. Kultura.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
No, tego się można spodziewać. Ciężko upaść o coś nagłego, chyba. Opowiedz coś o sobie.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tak, ambasador Volusów i elkorian są bardzo tutaj umieszczeni na zasadzie jakichś przeciwieństw. Ten jest miły, a ten Din jest niemiły. Ale też mają zupełnie odwrotną tą kulturę swoją całą. Zaraz pogadamy jeszcze z Volusem, to nam opowie. A czemu mówisz w ten sposób? Tak, pytaliśmy się Hanara o jego sposób mowy i teraz pytamy Elcora o jego sposób mowy.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
No ciekawe, że elkorianie porozumiewają się za pomocą zapachów tak naprawdę. Z kolei Hanarzy za pomocą światła, tak? Dobrze pamiętam? No. Dlatego dla nas ich mowa jest dość dziwna.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
No i dostaliśmy wpis o elkorianach. Prawdopodobnie, ale o Volusach też dostaniemy, więc najpierw pogadajmy z Dinem tutaj.
Well, the new Earth Clan Spectre. Obviously, you are already lost. Your ambassador is next door.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
No, nie musisz być taki niemiły. Od razu może powiedz, dlaczego taki jesteś. Wytłumacz się.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
No i masz przez to pretensje do ludzi, bo ludzie się rozwijają też. No ale Volusowie tak samo. A powiedz o Volusach.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Nie, a powiedz.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
No, może z czasem się to zmieni. Kultura.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
No właśnie o tym mówiłem. Volusowie są tacy dynamiczni bardzo, a elkorianie wolą stabilność. Opowiedz coś o sobie.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Tak sądzisz?
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
No, rozumiem, że wy czekacie już bardzo długo. Ambasada.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
No, damy ci już spokój.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
No, ale faktycznie tutaj ci Volusowie mają razem z elkorami tą swoją ambasadę, a my mamy osobną i dużo większą w sumie. No, ale możemy poczytać sobie teraz te wpisy. Jeszcze więcej opowiedzą nam o tych rasach. Tak, rasy nie wchodzące w skład rady. Elkorowie. Elkorianie, zwani czasem elkorami, to rasa cytadeli pochodząca z Dekuny. Są to masywne stworzenia przystosowane do życia na terenie o bardzo dużej grawitacji. Naturalne otoczenie wymusiło na elkorach powolne ruchy. Podobnie jest w przypadku ich zachowania i psychiki. Elkorowie słyną ze spokoju i rozwagi. Mowa elkorów jest monotonna. Zdecydowaną część komunikatów przekazują za pomocą zapachu, dyskretnych ruchów i infradźwięków, które oddają semantyczne różnice wypowiedzi. Aby uniknąć nieporozumień z innymi rasami, elkorowie pragną doprecyzować swe intencje na poziomie mowy, niemal zawsze komunikując targające nimi emocje. Gęstość skorupy Dekuny utrudniła formowanie się gór. Na powierzchni planety dominują otwarte równiny, które prehistoryczni elkorowie przemierzali w niewielkich grupach. Współcześni elkorowie wciąż preferują gołe niebo i często stają się niespokojni podczas długich podróży kosmicznych. No, taka to rasa. A o Volusach co mamy? Volusowie to rasa członkowska Cytadeli. Posiadają własną ambasadę, ale są również rasą zależną od Turian. Stulecia temu zostali wciągnięci pod wpływ hierarchii, oferując zdolności handlowe w zamian za ochronę militarną. Ich rodzinna planeta Irun znajduje się daleko od swojej gwiazdy. Mimo to świat ten posiada atmosferę o wysokim ciśnieniu, która wiąże wystarczającą ilość ciepła, by utrzymać organizmy oparte na związkach amoniaku. Dlatego też Volusowie noszą kombinezony ciśnieniowe i urządzenia respiracyjne. Konwencjonalna azotowo-tlenowa mieszanka powietrza jest dla nich zabójcza, zaś relatywnie niskie ciśnienie rozerwałoby ich ciało na kawałki. No, ciekawe w sumie jak Volusowie wyglądają bez tych pancerzy. Tak samo elkorianie, bo nie wiemy. Kultura Volusów jest oparta na plemionach. Dozwolony jest handel niewolnikami. Taka kultura sprawia, że Volusowie często skłaniają się ku zajęciom handlowym i gospodarczym. To Volusowie sporządzili akt Zjednoczonej Bankowości i zarządzają gospodarką Cytadeli. No proszę, czyli mają tutaj ważną rolę tak naprawdę. Tym bardziej mogę zrozumieć, czemu ten Dean tak narzeka, że nie są jeszcze w Radzie. Tak, włączmy dźwięk. No i lecimy dalej po schodkach. I teraz pozahaczamy o wszystkich ludzi, których mijaliśmy wcześniej. Na przykład tą recepcjonistkę zaczepimy. Co ty tu robisz? Wygląda na to, że nic. Nie no, chyba przy jakimś komputerku siedzisz.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
No wiesz, my właśnie stamtąd wracamy. My się znamy.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Kim jesteś?
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Saphiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
No, prawda.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Tak, Avinę też omijaliśmy, ale teraz już nie będziemy jej omijać. W końcu się ucieszy z rozmowy z nami.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Tak jest.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Tak, taka krótka rozmówka, ale jeszcze zanim pójdziemy do Awiny, to tutaj możemy też do chyba baru jakiegoś pójść w sumie. A, i tutaj też byliśmy, ale w sumie nie zaczepialiśmy tych ludzi.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
No, łata mi pracę, jak masz tutaj czas na pogaduchy ze mną.
Don't you just love it here? There's so much to see and do.
Tyle się obijasz po prostu.
The ambassadors here are very respectful, except for that Volus.
O, nie tylko my mieliśmy z nim styczność.
I've met the most interesting people since I started working here.
No, na przykład mnie.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Tutaj jakiś Turianin pracuje i jeszcze jakiś Elkor. Też można go zaczepić.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
A ciebie też.
Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
Proszę bardzo, jacy są mili ci elkorianie.
It is good to see you, human. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here. I certainly hope the other inhabitants are treating you well, human.
No, masz bardzo dobry dzień. Chyba. Tutaj jest egzekutor, chyba nic już nie powie. Mi wydaje. Nasana, z nią gadaliśmy.
Thank you for all your help, Shepard. Thank you for all your help, Shepard.
Dobra, tu jest tylko barman jeszcze.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Komandorze.
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger than average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
No proszę, wszyscy nas znają. Ale barman może też mieć jakieś informacje, jak to barman.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Tak, wszystkie te miejsca już zwiedziliśmy, no ale opowiedz, co wiesz.
What is Shaira's?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Okej.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Okej.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
No. Ja w sumie bardziej wolę ten bar. Jest taki spokojny. Ale za wiele się tu nie robi. Dobra, chodźmy do Awiny. Awina ma chyba aż 4 miejsca, w których można z nią pogadać.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Dobra, gadaj.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Ileś istniejesz naprawdę.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Tak, czy jesteś przewodnikiem tylko po tym miejscu?
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Tak, daleko jest wieża. W wieży byliśmy też. Prawie że na początku naszej poznawania Cytadeli. Może opowiesz coś, czego jeszcze nie wiem, kto wie. Opowiedz o SOC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tak, już się z nim rozmówiliśmy, ze wszystkim, co trzeba było. Ambasady.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
No, to całkiem ciekawe jest i też pokazuje, dlaczego Dean Corlack taki wściekły jest. Oni 2400 lat temu założyli tutaj ambasadę, a my 20. Dlaczego Volusowie byli pierwsi? No chyba w sumie to jasne. Byli już to dawno po prostu odkryci.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
O, możemy dopytać tylko ambasadę?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Czemu sądzicie, że oni nie daliby rady? Bo są mali, czy co? Mniej wpływowym?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Nie mamy czasu na jakieś skargi. A dlaczego sprzeciwiono się ludzkości?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
O, ciekawe. Ty co sądzisz? Ty pewnie nic nie sądzisz, ale spytamy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
No oczywiście. A o widmach co wiesz?
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Dobra, to akurat nic nowego. A Rada?
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Czyli od ponad 1000 lat tutaj żadna nowa rasa nie trafiła do Rady. Brzmi zbyt doskonale.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
No to
Goodbye.
się radujemy.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Dobra. Nie udawaj, że jesteś miła.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Tak, przy tym terminalu mamy ten pomnik przekaźnika i opiekunów, to może tutaj się coś ciekawego dowiemy. Dobra, zacznijmy może już, jak zaczęłaś bardziej o tych opiekunach, to kontynuujmy.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Ale dlaczego akurat w okolicy wieży?
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
No dobra. O wieży co powiesz?
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the Council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
No, my mamy dostęp.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
Sporo.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
Jesteśmy dostojnikami.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
No, czyli Rada się prawie nikomu nie pokazuje, ale my ich widzieliśmy.
I've been inside the council chambers.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
A, byłabyś zazdrosna. Co ty, przyznaj się, nie jesteś wirtualną inteligencją, tylko sztuczną inteligencją. Zaraz się zbuntujesz. Dobra, o przekaźniku co powiesz?
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
No właśnie, tuż przed wejściem do komnat Rady mamy ten cały pomnik przekaźnika. Ciekawe, czym on się tu znalazł.